What is up, guys? Have a fun deck for you today. Today's deck is back to SK Druids, and I think the better version to play this patch. It is pretty close, like almost exactly like Trynet's version, though the one change is I threw in a Mardrum instead of Golden Froth, because sometimes the ability to damage any unit, including enemies by 3, can come in handy. So I'm not going to waste too much time talking about all this. You kind of guys know how it works. Two things I do want to point out is getting it your ideal setup for procking this is you play it, then chapter 1 proc is going to be with a Crow Clan Preacher, so then when it spawns that first alchemy they're both boosting up by 2, which is really helpful. And then you want to proc chapter 2 with Fulmar, because then you have that Mardrum, you can put it onto Fulmar and make them really hard to answer, except for a lock. And then with kind of Fulmar you have Avalok and then Bride of the Sea, pulling back out the Tears of Siren that he played to get a whole bunch of rain on a row. You know, if you need a lot of storm, but that's kind of optional. He's kind of just a value play here. And the other thing is, kind of when you think strategy with this, and this is the important thing, I guess, to kind of note and talk about a little bit more than what individual cards do, because you guys kind of know, is this deck has a really good round 1 because of the whole discard package. So we can threaten to win on even, we can tempo so far ahead we can just pass and set up, or we can just win round 1 and then decide if we need to bleed or go to a longer round. And the good part with this deck is, with these Preachers, they do give us the scaling to survive in a longer round and shell out a lot of points, because the issue with mid-range and point slam tends to be that in a long round against engines they're going to lose that, but having engine value with Preachers does help us scale to that. But you can definitely win round 1 with your discard package, bleed with getting it round 2, and then like Quen with the Bear Witcher, and then Mardrum onto Quen because it has the shield, so that 3 damage is negated. Also pulling back out Crow Mother. That little package can be really, really good in a short round. And the final thing I want to mention is Avalok here. It does have some synergies. It is kind of just a value play, fitting the kind of more point slammy mid-range nature of the deck. Though we do have engines. You could switch him out for what I was recommending to user in the video is like Axie, because we do have Quen, so it can be tutored out. Axie is really nice because it has Purify. It's a tall punish for your enemy, or it can reset one of our own units. Very versatile, and that 2 armor is helpful because if we do have to play Mardrum on it, we're only losing 1 point and then boosting by 9. So that's kind of everything I want to note with it. Most stuff you're going to know how to play. It's very strong. Trynet had 100% win rate with it. I only lost 1 game. And so yeah, it's pretty strong. We'll see how incredibly strong it is in the grand scheme of things. But I do think if you're wanting to play SK, your best chances are this Druids deck or just Witchers. But yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and hop into the games. But the list is pretty solid. I think this is definitely the way to play Druids over. I was trying Rage of the Seas earlier, and it was kind of nice, but weather's a little bit of an awkward effect to really base everything around it. Slimy Weasel Scum. Hey, what's up, boys? How's it going, man? Playing some SK Druids here. Okay, well, at least we're going first in this matchup. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put back Bear Witcher because we don't want to brick or Quen, because I lost a game because of that. It really sucked. I guess we don't really need Freya's Blessing too right now. We do have Ermion to pull it. Sure. Hopefully we can just tempo pretty hard. Well, we want to go that in a moment. We can actually get like discard value. So we could just lead with something like this.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
I think I'll just discard this other Skald right now. And then we'll go Burna next. Thanks, KG. I actually got a lot of follows since my last stream. Like, I was sitting at, well, a lot, but like normally it's like 1 follow per stream or whatever. And last time I checked, we were at like 58, 59, and all of a sudden it's like boom, 63, which is a small amount, but 4 compared to 1 was kind of a big jump for like not streaming. Okay. Just kill that.
And the end.
Discard this.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
You can go and put that in graveyard, because then Bride of Sea can just pull that if we needed to. Go and shut off his protection. Yeah, we're kind of missing some of the good discards here, unfortunately, and I never draw Crow Mother round 1. But this is going to be the siege one, most likely. So we kind of want to win round 1 and just bleed out. Okay. How did you find Rage of Sea compared to Battle Trance? Well, that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Rage of Sea to me is just not good for the provision level. Honestly, having an extra 2 provisions is huge. And while it can be nice for Bride of the Sea and Fulmar, this is also super scary because we can't really answer that. We can just try and slam like Avalok down. We also have Gigascorp, so that could be our full test answer. Let me just get this play done. Which is the one that damages the lowest? Yeah, this is what we want. It's really good for that, but like you honestly have to be running great swords, and you kind of want to run like Scepter Storms and Vader Maker. Like you really have to put so much into like your middle, like your 6P slots, that it really kind of hurts your top end. And getting it feels really awkward in that deck, but you also want to run it because you are running a bunch of Druids. So like running Battle Trance here I think works a lot better for your typical getting it stuff. And you just kind of recognize that you're just kind of playing this to pull a 4P card back, which is still fine. Like, I mean, still kind of point slammy there. So that's kind of what I thought with playing it. Should I just damage that by 3 with Bride of the Sea? Keep his full test under control. Honestly, yeah, because we really need to win this.
I'm wed to no man, but to the
This has got to be a buddy play. I don't want him protecting his full test though. We're gonna have to Gigascorp Decoction that. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Definitely need some sort of buff. Yeah, I don't know why the provisions are this low anymore. Like, at the time I get why they dropped it because it was kind of disgusting in Warriors, but it's mostly kind of a Druid deck now. The newest Bronze Ring guy needs Zeal or something. Oh, he's terrible. That guy is not good. I tried to play him and it was awkward. He doesn't have to have Zeal, that's fine, but like he needs like a point buff or something to make him a lot more survivable. He's so easy to remove. I feel because the new cards are weather focused, they don't synergize the best with Battle Trance, but I'm saying that I believe Battle Trance is best for... the synergy isn't great there, but like the thing is, like Bride of the Sea and Fulmar just play for like their provision cost, so they just kind of work. Alright, I need to play a card here though. We'll just go and see deck order.
fool me once, death on you. No one gets to fool me twice.
Yeah, we're shuffling. I'll just keep one of these at the bottom so I don't brick Gwen. So that was kind of a terrible Avalok. We got like 3 points off of that. Ezra's, what's going on? BT just has that alchemy payoff that Rain is missing. Yeah, I mean, the thing with this leader is it's insane. Like, with Gwen, it's 9 points. You pull back out your Crow Mother, you potentially heal a unit, you boost up your Preachers. It's really good in that regard, so definitely keeping this and just kind of keeping some of your weather cards. It's just kind of value plays instead of trying to like really capitalize on engine value. Ezra, he has an experiment for me. Hit me with it. I'm gonna play Druids for a bit and then I can go to it. And this won't be a super long stream today because I do have work later. But I will definitely experiment. Okay, I think we just pass here. I don't want to commit any of this. Unfortunately, though, I mean, him taking it here sucks, but he should be able to do it just this one. Because he has Gerhardt down. But I mean, we got Gerhardt out. Full Test was obviously going to come down. We still have some power. Do you have eggs and balls trying to... Yeah, I heard about that. It was in TikTok. You can't do it just because the way your hand applies pressure. It's interesting how that works. But yeah, it's not something with strength. I just guess it's the way you articulate. Like, you just can't with your hand just press in enough to get it to actually crack. But like if you use your other hand, like it will. Okay, Chrome Mother's nice. Do we want Freya's Blessing here? Not really, there's nothing, so we'll put that back. Okay, there we go. That solves our Gigascorp decoction thing, so we can use him for Freya's Blessing if we need to. We do have to be careful because that is the only alchemy we have left for Ermion. Let's not get a 2p brick. 2p. A 2 power brick. This guy passes? But he's going first. Don't you want, with engines, you want to go... I don't know. We'll get our carryover.
Eyes and beaks like a poison arrowheads.
Thanks for stopping by, KG. Have a good one. Okay, well, we put this back. I mean, I guess we have to, even though it's not really pulling anything. Okay, we got Berna. Thank God. Okay, let's go with this. He's gonna be siege, so we want to favor melee row here. Ezra's, what are you feeling about SK Druids? What are you feeling about it?
Did you see that? Anything in life would be dead now. Killer spell.
Okay, we know one of those is on bottom because I said it there.
We shall do it my way.
Beautiful.
Let's not get in the way of me arc.
Your stench.
It depends on the engines he has here. Okay, well, we Gigascorp that. So there's two things that are really scary here. Okay, well, we don't Gigascorp that. Are we just gonna lose to, like, engines? I mean, I guess I have Bear Witcher here. Bear Witcher and that could work. But before we use alchemies, we want to probably get Gedineth down. Also try and set up Fulmar as soon as possible into that row. Alright, so we go Gedineth. We'll have to play some of this back row. But we don't have to play all of it. Best voice line in the game. Druids is worth playing just for that voice line. But if we lose here, I mean, we're definitely more point slam. Though we do have some nice engines here, and so we can just get out engined here. Okay, well, that's gonna be Gigasquirt. But we have a second. We need to go and get these preachers rolling. Alright, I'm just gonna put this back. Very nice. And we get the nice heal effect. That's very underrated with Battle Trance, I feel like. The heal effect. It doesn't come in for a lot of points, but it's a nice little cherry on top. Okay. We gotta kill this
There are
now.
things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Well, let's think. And now we have to. That's so many points. And then we'll go Fulmar next. What are you guys predicting? You think we're gonna pull it out? Okay, there's Siege. So far his bombardments aren't super scary. Okay. Let's put Fulmar up here. Keep him as protected as possible.
An honor to be sacrificed to the goddess.
The city is ravaged by rot.
Okay, so we only get one turn of rain, unless I'm mistaken. So this is gonna damage all of them on there by one. Wow, he really greeted that.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
Okay. I mean, we got a lot of points here. We got a lot of points. But his bombardment is gonna hit pretty hard. But the way I proc getting it, I think is super ideal. You go Preacher to get Chapter 1, so we get that Alchemy, they're boosting up. And then you do Fulmar for Chapter 2, so we can keep him pretty well protected. Even though at 6, he's kind of hard to kill. But yeah, this is scary. This is where he's going to start swinging back. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill that other one up there. I'm going to play this up here so we don't accidentally lose the shield.
Double the coin and consider it done.
He could waste damage on a shield if he wanted, I think. I considered going ahead and using leader. But I think we'll wait. I don't really know exactly why he's targeting what he's targeting. I still think he'd want to try and kill the preachers. Okay. That's working. Alright, go here.
I can help you if you wish.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
So it's 4 no matter what. Alright. Well, yeah, that's a lot of points. So I think pointslam actually pulled out in this instance. But we'll see what his last card is. I mean, he still has Shawnee. He still has all of these going. And his last card could be something really devastating. I think if he teched in a Tall Punish, we're actually really scared here. He still has a leader charge too. But we're sitting pretty comfortable in points. Okay, bombardment. I don't think it's enough. Sweet. So why did we win this? I still think he maybe should have just gone first round 2. Because with engines, you just want to develop first, even if you're down a card. We also got his Gerhardt out, and he definitely could have greeted that card and probably got... Like, if he had saved Gerhardt, we probably would have lost that. But, I mean, that wasn't too bad. What do you think, Chet? Clog, I guess. I doubt it's hyper thin, but you never know. You never know. I guess playing this out, it's kind of scary. Because the tokens can just get clogged. But winning round 1 could be massive here. Okay, I need some like discard cards, so let's start kicking some things. Okay, Crow Messenger's nice. Put back a Bear Witcher. So this is sweet. We have none of our discarding cards. We don't have Burna, Coral, or 2 Scalds. But we have like a lot of the targets for it. And then we bricked on this. That has got to be an absolutely terrible hand. If I've ever seen one. Yeah, I guess we just go this.
Poison beaks like a poison arrowheads.
That's really unfortunate. Because this deck usually has a really strong round 1. It's Nazuka. Alright, so we have no idea. I mean, I guess this could save us. Draws like Burner or something. No.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Oh. Go with that for now. Might try and do Avalok next if he plays another one in the same row, just to kind of really give us some power. Sweet. Oh. I don't know why I just thought he was going to go in the first row there. But I still think we'll commit Avalok here. And we could also just like Giga Swarp if we needed. Armion.
It's time.
Still don't really have a clue on what he is. But I mean, that leader, it's got to be Hyper Thin or Clog. Gotta be. I doubt his ball. Is this Mill?
Do not make me beg.
Is this Mill? Kind of scared to thin another card, but might have to. Could just commit Fulmar here to really try and take.
We'll run upon the crest of the waves. Meet your wings outstretched.
Because with this hand, I mean, I gotta have something playable. We're up a lot of points here. Oh my gosh, it is.
She's closing in.
Okay, he goes leader, so he's trying to fight for it. Okay.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice. Gods protect us.
Then we just take our pass here now. I mean, we're up by a lot of points. He kind of traded well. But, I mean, we take the round. His leader's gone. Then again, just passing against us is super risky because Mill's fine going down a bunch of cards.
Let us see.
Doesn't have Adrenaline, so that's good.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
Just kind of play cards out, I guess. I mean, we gotta. You have to win round 1 against Mill. Come on, don't steal anything good. Nothing good, please.
No one can hide from me.
Okay, it's kind of dead for him.
Who nicked my mushrooms
So he needs
again?
14.
We follow Letho's lead.
Ah. It's a bit rough. I was thinking if I could do anything with Freya's Blessing, but I can't here. I'm just running out of any good power plays.
What would you do?
I mean, this has got to be an absolutely terrible hand for me. Like, I can't even, like, properly... I mean, I guess it's good I have my drawing cards, but, like, these are just such bad tempo. It's just playing, like, 5 points, 4 points.
Time to get our hands dirty.
There's Squirrel.
Crackety-gilly. Looky here.
This is Pete Gwent right here.
Here's our chance.
Can I play Freya's at all? I can't. So I could just play out the Preacher. But then that's about to be the only way I can proc Getty. So I'm gonna have to pass here. He needs 13. But if he can do it reasonable, we're probably just out here. Unless we get lucky and like can hang on to Gwen and a Bear Witcher. That doesn't do it. So he'd have to play his next one. Just Brothans. Okay, he might just win.
My loyalty is
By
to the
nature.
blue coin up to the face depicted thereon.
We just don't have cards.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Oh, that's rough. He's down 2 though. Just if we can hang on to Gwen and a Bear Witcher. So we kind of want to keep both in hand, and then we can put one back, maybe. No, that wouldn't work because we wouldn't be able to put it back. Do we try and hang on to Gedineth? Okay, he just passes. That's actually massive for us. So we just go with this. Even though that synergizes well later. I guess we could just go Gwen. No, we want to save Gwen, so we'll go this.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Nothing like some overseas wandering in the spring.
So we still have a card from him, and we draw a full hand, even though half of it's just completely dead. We don't get full proc on Gedineth, but we do get 2 Crocran Pleachers out. So I think what we would do is... Okay, we just keep this. You can also just play that for leader. Do we keep the other one? I think we do. because then we can actually play this for 3, and then that can just be used with leader. So let's not allow him to like steal a card.
Don't you pester me.
Too bad we don't have one more druid. Would be really nice. Oh, if he has Colgrim here.
Onward, onward, to be showered with imperial gold.
You can run, you can hide, but I'm gonna get you.
Nice, nice. 3-point play. I've had a guy Treyhern my Morkvarg before. That was pretty funny. I doubt this is going to hit anything. Okay, do we go getting it here? We just play like this out. Just kind of not keep an interesting board in case he is running removal. Geralt is 5 with Mardrome. Yo, no, yeah, I'm definitely using leader onto Geralt here. I just don't want a super interactive board right now. Like, I want to wait as long as possible to kind of play Getting It. In case he does have a heat wave. Or just like, we don't want this Crow Clan Preacher to die early to like a Attorney Jazz, because Mill a lot of times runs that as just kind of a filler 4P. I guess we could just throw this out. And Hills will help Bear Witcher. Yeah, it will. I was just gonna wait and see maybe if he played something range, but he probably won't, so we could go and do this.
What are you gonna do?
So we're not completely dead, but Varun, we've been watching the whole game. It's kind of been an interesting little mill thing. Like, I don't really know what's going on. Oh, that's huge. And if he has Colgrim here. Alright, well, we go this now.
Just equally in heart and
I just hope it
mind.
doesn't get removed. I need that to stick. Both the Preacher and Getty. They have to stick. Okay, there's Colgrim. I don't think we're beating that. So what? 19, 20 point Colgrim.
One ounce of it.
Reach beyond what the eye see. Plunge all into murk with a shrill cry.
We do have a lot of power coming up. I just wish, if I could double proc Getty, we would have been fine, but I only had 1 Druid left. Just wish my starting hand hadn't been that bad.
You mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
Alright, we go here. And we go just like here. Whoa! Whoa, oh my gosh. Let's go. Power, damage 8 or above. Maybe you'd probably have to like lose, you know, add a provision, but the Colgrim Rience I shared, I went 9-1 with it. Dang. Okay, I need Coral here. Yeah! Let's go! Yeah, we'll go and just thin this out. This might be a really tough matchup, though. lost to my misplay. Losing to a misplay is one of the most frustrating things ever. Like, I've definitely slammed my hand against this desk many times. Where it's just like, if I had just stopped for 3 more seconds, like, as I clicked in turn, I realized I made a mistake. Griffin Witcher, huh?
Can't see it getting any better than this.
Well, it's not gonna be alive for much longer.
We shall do it my way.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Coral. No, talking about misplays. No. Dang it.
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
Guys, I'm so stupid. Talking about misplays, there you go.
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
So he's getting carryover on his commandos. I'm so mad about that. I could have machine gunned out so many points. Oh my gosh.
I suppose. And the end.
Alright, discard that.
Right. Just one more, sir.
Like, look at this mess. You an SK main? I'm not an SK main. I really like Scalar. Like, my probably favorite deck to go back to is SK Witchers, and it's a Patricidal Fury one. I absolutely love that deck. I feel like every matchup, like, I have at least a chance of winning. I've tinkered with it so much. But, SK Warriors kind of really killed it for me.
Oh, Lady Margarita
Like, I don't hate that deck so much. Just simply, just got tired of running into it all the time. Bride of the Sea right now is just nothing, so we'll, he's probably still maybe commandos, so we'll make it a little bit harder for him. We get the nice healing effect. But, Romper McJohnson, I take it you're an SK main. What's your favorite SK deck? Wow.
Tread carefully, lest this semester be your last.
He needs 22 here. I feel like this is a pass. What's your favorite game board? I really like the Master Mirror one, I believe. I assume it's Master Mirror. I think it's the one that the draft mode takes place in. I really like that one a lot. Romper says, just started playing, so don't have a favorite deck, but SK and NR seem coolest to me. Yeah, NR, some of the sequencing engines can be a little tricky for a new player, but NR, we were just playing it a second ago. We won every single game. There's a really cool Siege deck running around now, so I give that a recommend. If you like SK a lot, again, SK Witchers is good. Down below you can see link to my YouTube. I have a lot of SK Witchers. Like, the most recent one is like SK Witchers are brutal. Check that one out. And then we're doing SK Druids here. So that gets you a lot of different flavors. There's also SK Warriors, though that's fallen a little bit out of favor. I am Syndicate by far, then Nilfgaard. Syndicate's cool. I wish some other factions had some of that cool, like, the coin mechanic is basically what I'm talking about. Like, had something like that. It adds an extra layer to that faction, which is really interesting. But it makes balancing them, I would imagine, really tricky. I would like to just, win this game. Get rank 1. Because I also play like a complete idiot. Like, we really could have had that round. a lot easier if I had played Coral instead of Burna. Like, why do they gotta look so alike? I mean, right? I'm kidding, they don't look alike, but my brain was just like, oh, girl, click. Thank God it was actually my second card play. Can you imagine if I had led with like Burna and just lost the 2 cards? Alright, rank 1 boys. Would like to get it in a prettier manner, but hey. I probably didn't even play the 2 alchemy cards, did I? Now hold on a second. I played one of them.